across the country, American entrepreneurs are tapping into a kind of gold mine half a world away in China. This stat stopped us cold. In the past 10 years, Made in America products sold to China have increased more than 500%. And ABC's David Muir met some ingenious Americans who cracked the code of how to do that. David.
Diane, you and I have reported so much here in getting Made in America onto store shelves here in America. But what about that exploding middle class in China? We've got to get the Made in America on their shelves, too. And so tonight here, the everyday Americans, including one dad from Memphis, cracking the code.
Load it up. Going to China.
Oscar Atkinson bids his family farewell, headed to work. But on this day, that commute far longer. He's not headed to the office. If you look at the label on that suitcase, Made in America. But this time, he's on his way to China, off to sell his American invention, Dermaflage, tubes of concealer for the skin, hiding those scars and blemishes. And he knows there are 1.3 billion people in China who've never heard of it. Not yet.
Here we are, Beijing Airport.
Through customs and about to reach his customers.
Doing business in communist China.
And when World News traveled to China, we were struck by what so many told us.
When you think of America, the United States, what do you picture?
The technology, the products, they told us, better in America. There is a hunger for Made in America. And American giants know it. This Skippy plant in Arkansas, they say they make the world's greatest peanut butter, and they mean it. More than 70 countries, and all those peanuts from the fields of Little Rock. Pringles at this plant in Jackson, Tennessee. 1 out of every 3 cans sold overseas. In fact, they've changed the flavors to cater to the Chinese middle class. Soft-shell crab, grilled shrimp, seaweed Pringles. Even Coca-Cola in on the game. These taste testers in Auburndale, Florida. They're not drinking Coke, they're drinking Pulpy, a drink catered to the Chinese too. It's like orange juice, only sweeter. The oranges picked from these groves in Florida. And how are they received 11,000 miles away? And it's hardly just food. Look at this. Flight attendants putting on their lipstick. Much of the makeup in China with American labels. Which is why Oscar, all the way from Memphis, still making his pitch. She likes it. And as Oscar travels from city to city selling his American product, American entrepreneurs back here in the States have also discovered another way into China.
So you think this American flag right here is worth something in China?
Absolutely.
They just started shipping their product over and having it listed and sold on a sort of Amazon.com inside China.
In fact, as we move through this factory here, you can see the boxes and boxes of yarn already packed up, just waiting to be shipped to China. They're aware of that exploding middle class overseas, and they think they're onto something.
And look at these images. Just in tonight from Shanghai, you can see the yarn has arrived. The first shipment now up on the shelves and on that website. It's Made in America, and now a click away for more than 1 billion Chinese.
Made in America, now in China.
And you saw it, the yarn right there in Shanghai. It's been posted, and you can learn more about that at exportnow.com. 370 million Chinese already logging on to that website. But we have to bring you up to date on Oscar, that dad from Memphis. Diane, we just got in touch with him late today. He said he has his first overseas order for 25,000 kits. That's $2.5 million for Made in America.
Go, Oscar. And that flag alone on a product increased the likelihood of sales.
Carries a real premium now in China.